Hello everybody, welcome to another True Review. Today I'm bringing you The Park on the Xbox One, which came out earlier today. It's a psychological first-person horror game where you play as Lorraine, who visits the park, which she has a past with. She takes her son Callum there, and he quickly, at the start of the game, runs into the park unattended, and you have to find him basically, and that's really the main push forward of the game, to get you to find your son, find out where he's gone, and hopefully he's going to be safe. What we have with the park is it's one of those walking sims that you find a lot on the PC, where you literally just walk around the park finding bits of information, news articles, letters, clippings, photographs, various bits of information which flesh out the story of not only the park's past but also the past of Lorraine. And it's quite cleverly done actually, because the items you find are worth reading. If you just simply pass them by, you won't actually get to understand exactly what's going on with the story, because these all come together with Lorraine's own internal thoughts, which you hear at various points of the game, and gelled all together, they do form quite a interesting and harrowing story. And you quickly tell from Lorraine's own thoughts, what's going on in her head, that she's not in the best frame of mind. She's not quite at 100% health. She's there's something wrong with her, but you just can't quite put your finger on it. And as the story progresses, more and more of that's fleshed out with Lorraine's history and connection with the park and what's happened to her in the past. So you proceed through the park, you visit the attractions. Some of them you can ride on and experience various events during those attractions. They're well worth experiencing, to be honest with you, because they are optional, and if you did bypass them, you would complete the game even quicker than you would do if you obviously experienced all the attractions that the park has to offer. Graphically, it's really interesting. It depicts a good view of an abandoned derelict amusement park. There's quite a few jump scares with it. There is a little bit of pop-up every now and then with certain bits of scenery, but the attractions themselves are done really well. And when you go into some kind of dark areas, like in one of these, a water ride where you ride a swan along a waterized rail, and you go through a dark tunnel where a story of Hansel and Gretel is told to you. That's really well done with lighting, and there's a few scares and spooky moments and a bit of disorientation going in there, and it's done pretty decent. The lighting on this is done pretty good, to be honest with you. Probably the best part of the graphics is some of the lighting effects at certain points within the game itself. And sound plays a big important role in it as well, because it kind of it works at the right time. It puts those suspenseful moments with higher pitched music. The musical cues work really well in conjunction with what's going on the screen, and even just simple like the fairground attraction rides, it really does make you feel like you are actually in a park with the sound of all the rides going on all together and everything. It's a pretty decent job, to be honest with you, and the acting for the most part is done really well. I mean, when Lorraine is crying out for Callum, which is the name of her son, you actually can pick up in a tone of her voice that the distress and the concern that she has. And as Lorraine's story progresses, obviously dealing with her situation that she's in, you can see that she's getting more worked up and more distressed, and the voice actor's done a pretty decent job of conveying that to the players. Now, achievement wise, you're looking at a very easy 1000 gamer score. You're looking at about an hour and a half to get the full 1000 gamer score, because that's how long the game takes to complete. There is a few missables, but to be honest with you, I got all but 2 of the achievements on my first playthrough. And a game that's only 90 minutes long, when you experience the majority of everything it's got to offer, when you're just speeding through it to mop up on achievements, you can literally do it in about 10 minutes to go to the section that you missed and pick up anything
Never got around to do it before.
You missed out on the first playthrough. And that really brings me to the problem with the game as such. Is the value for money question. Is an hour and a half's entertainment worth £9 odd? And that's the discounted price, by the way. When it goes up to full price, it's just going to be over £10. So you're looking at an hour and a half for 90 minutes
These are mine.
So you're looking at £1 for every 10 minutes of gameplay. So is that worth it? Probably not. But the game itself is good and the story is genuinely interesting. So I don't know if anybody's watched my previous video, but I have changed my scoring system recently. I'm going to award the park a 3 out of 5. It's a good game, but I would say wait until it's on sale to buy it, because at the moment it doesn't reflect good value for money. Like I say, £1 for every 10 minutes of gameplay, and there's zero replayability value to it. Once you've experienced everything the game's to offer, there's no variations that I'm aware of, and the story is pretty static and just going to remain the same each and every time you play through it. So I hope you enjoyed that review, guys. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and follow my various social media pages. It does help me build the channel and get these games to you as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.